In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Woodlets Wood Pellets, and we're going to be burning them in our tabletop pellet burner. So these tabletop pellet burners are pretty cool. They are fully lined, so they double lined. They've got all the holes where you need them to give you a smokeless burn. And combined with the Woodlets Wood Pellets, I think we're going to get some really cool effects from these. So let's take a look. Let me show you how to set it up. Let me show you how I burn it, how I go about it, and let me show you what these tabletop burners are all about. So what you're going to need for this are some wood pellets. You're going to get some firelighters and break them up like this. This is going to help the ignition of the fire initially. And I'll use 1 to 2 cups of pellets in this particular tabletop fire pit. This particular one is quite big, as you can see. This can hold quite a bit of pellets, and it does burn for hours and hours and hours. It's fantastic. So when putting your pellets into your wood stove, I'll put 1 cup in. Then I'm going to put in a little bit of firelighter like this, and then I'm going to put in another cup just like this. And then once you've done that, you're just going to level out your pellets in there just to give it a bit more of an even distribution. And the firelighter that we broke up earlier, now I'm just going to push that into the pellets ever so slightly. Now it's quite messy when you're doing it like this, but it's very efficient. So watch this go. Let's light this up. So once you get the fire going, you're going to be looking at approximately 1 to 2 hours burn time out of these pellets. It depends how much you got. I've got this pint cup here, and I pour in about half of that then every hour and a half or so. But obviously I started off originally with 2 cups of this, because this is quite a big fire pit for the table. If you want to check these products out from Woodlets, there's a clickable link in the description below which will take you straight to the website for you to check them out and see what they've got available. After about 4 or 5 minutes here, you can see the flames have now really started to establish themselves. The fire's going really nice. And now we go for the next hour or 2, and we just top up as we go along. So one of the biggest tips I can give you really when using one of these fire pits is just to use one of the best products you can get your hands on. Now these Woodlets 6mm pellets are probably one of the best, if not the best on the market. Fully sustainable, eco-friendly. Woodlets actually plant more trees in a year as well than they use, which is fantastic for the environment. And all their packing is fully recycled. They actually use these pellets in boilers and stoves, so biomass boilers and things like that. So if it's good enough to heat your home, it's good enough to heat your patio. So about an hour and 20 minutes in, you can see the back end here, there's no flames there, so that means your fuel now has died at the back end. So to refill, get your cup and just a little bit at a time, just a little bit like that. The flames will die down ever so slightly, but you just want to do a little bit, maybe just about half a cup at a time. I would say this is a pint cup. Now trust me, the flames will start again in there. I know they've died down a little bit, but obviously introducing new fuel like this is what happens. Let me zoom in on that. Look at that, within seconds you can see it's starting to pick up already, and then in a matter of moments you're going to feel the heat of this as well. The heat is tremendous. But look at that, within a couple of seconds. And then I'd leave that go now for another maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll pour in the rest of the cup. Really good uses for these tabletop fire pits would be obviously around your barbecue patio area, but you could also take them camping with you. If you've got a motorhome, you could take them with you. Any sort of day trips like that where you want a little bit of a fire pit, but maybe you can't always get a fire pit, but these things you can chuck in a bag, chuck them in your car, and off you go. So I think they're quite versatile as well, really. One of the cool things about these are they actually have an air vent at the bottom here, so if you open it fully like this, it gives you this wonderful display that you can see above, but if you really want a slow burn as well, you can actually shut it right down like that as well. Obviously there's no handle for this, so I'm making do with the little scissors, but just look at that flame that is kicking off. And then if you open it, perfect. So it's great really that it's adjustable and it's actually got a airflow that works really, really well. So I hope this video has given you a few ideas on how to use the Woodlets wood pellets with the tabletop fire pits that are specifically made for wood pellets like this. The wood pellets do really last a long time, and I think this thing, look at it going in the background, how cool does that look? You know, I think it looks fantastic. It kicks out some, the heat that this thing's kicking off is fantastic. This thing would be amazing around, you know, your barbecue area, your patio area, just to add a little bit of ambience, you know, and you can cook a few marshmallows on it, have a little bit of fun with it. Woodlets are super sustainable, eco-friendly, they do the best for the environment. All of their packing is fully recyclable as well, and they actually plant more trees in a year than they use. So thanks for watching this video as always, and I will see you in the next one.